We did mention yesterday at the end that it seemed like we have a faction House of Valor to check out. But it turns out the House of Valor is just straight up arena quests, doing not even quests, just arena fights. The entire faction is just like a Coliseum fight, back to back to back to back. So because of that, I decided that, at least for now, we're just going to skip it. You know, just like side quests and whatnot. I will come back to it, whether on stream or off stream. I don't know. But I mean, literally every quest is just go to the arena, fight somebody, done. Go to the arena, fight somebody, done. So nothing really too important to see. You know, I want to focus on getting story and missions and things done. So we are not going to be doing the House of Valor, at least right now. So instead, obviously, we can continue with the story. We are going to be checking out this new region here, Cluricon. So we are here with the main quest where we have to speak to our bro. Agarth has come with news from the front. Olglin's soldiers have cleared the gates of Melson Shear, and they have information about a valuable new ally in the war against the Tuatha. Ooh, new ally. Who could that be? Huh. Alright.
Octien seems to have gotten what he deserves. I can't say I understand Gnomish politics, but Hughes is safe, and now we know where Ventrinio is. Seems like a win. No time to clean up, though. I've got news from the front lines in Cluricon.
Also, as you can see, I grew hair today. I decided I want to try hair again. So what's the news?
The army has been making progress in Cluricon, but the further we push, the harder it gets. The Tuatha know the land and are too well organized. But we've heard rumors of a small band of Winter Fae harassing the Tuatha somewhere in the swamps.
Winter Fae? Oh.
The scouts can't track them down, but perhaps the hero of Melsen Shear could find them.
So all the Fae we've dealt with so far are Summer Fae. These are Winter Fae. Alright.
I'll meet you in Melsen Shear.
Okay. So let's venture out to a new region for the first time. Am I supposed to talk to him? I think we're actually leaving, yeah? Yeah, okay, because the icon's kind of past the point. Alright. Obviously the specific spot's ravaged by a decade of battle.
You! Stop! State your business.
Keep your hands off me, fool. I'm no Tuatha. I must speak with the Siegebreaker.
Ah, so Winter Fae right here. Welcome, dude.
It is a pleasure to meet the Siegebreaker. Especially here, in a land where pleasure has been all too rare. I am Sidon the Outcast, Prince in exile of the House of Sorrows. I'm here to welcome you to our
House
home.
of Sorrows.
I see the hesitation in your eyes. Although I am Fae of the Winter Court, you and I have a common enemy.
Who are you?
I am Sidon the Outcast. Once, I was Prince of the House of Sorrows, but my true duties are to the true Court of Winter.
The true Court of
Fae have
Winter.
been disgraced and despoiled by Gadflo and the Tuatha. With your help, I can end their reign.
Where'd you come from?
Clearly I'm not Tuatha. I carry a loathing for them that mortals could never understand. I simply approached your lines peacefully and expressed my desire to speak with the Siegebreaker. It seems that even the simplest mortal soldier can recognize an ally against our mutual enemy.
So for reference, the Tuatha are the bad guys' army, and the Tuatha are actually Fae, who have been whatever. I don't know, they've been experimented on something. They've been changed, but they're Fae. Now, we don't know this, but based on the way he's talking, it sounds like most of the Tuatha were Winter Fae, his people. Kind of what it sounds like he's saying there. So the Tuatha?
Indeed. You accomplished a great feat here. But the Tuatha De Own are far from defeated. Before striking the heart, you must trim the fat and cleave through the bones. If you wish to put an end to Gadflow's reign, meet my brethren and me at Foe's Hearth to the east.
Foe's
Talk
Hearth.
further
All right.
there.
Tell me about the House of Sorrows.
The House of Sorrows is home to the lovelorn, the desperate, and those ravaged by hope. Together, my brethren and I took back what the world had taken from us. Now, the Tuatha have taken our people, our houses, and our self-respect. We grieve at these losses, but we shall take them back by whatever means necessary.
In the Winter Court?
We're only a shadow of what we were before Gadflow poisoned our minds. Seems natural for embodiments of decay, doesn't it? But unlike our lighter siblings in the Summer Court, we'll fight to cleanse the Tuatha from our lands, just as any wounded animal would.
You know anything about Ventrinio?
No need to be surprised. We know that you seek the corpse collector. Secrets are among our specialties. It wasn't so long ago that you were working with him here. But then, that was a lifetime ago for you.
So even he knows who I was. Okay. Alright.
Be careful.
So few
These
of the
swamps
Winter
can be
Court left us.
treacherous.
You go ahead. It's been some time since Sidon and I had a chance to talk.
Indeed, Agar.
Allies to have in the winter.
I hear on the winds that you laid down your sword and drowned yourself in drink when you learned the ways of fate. And yet here you are, sword in hand, again the victor. How is this? Do the winds lie to me?
It's a long tale. It started when I sobered up long enough to go bury a friend of mine in Alistar Tower. Or rather, that's what I had planned to do.
Alright, well they know each other. We are going over here. Alright. Lots of chests on this map immediately. Wow, a lot of them. Hidden, chests. Like 4 or 5 of them all back to back here. Ooh, she moves. Rats. What's that blue icon on the mini-map? Who the hell that is? Stone of Winter. So many hidden chests. Oh! Lore stones because we maxed out Detect Hidden. Because of skill books. Okay. Or trainers, I don't know, whatever it
It was a time of change. The cycles of the seasons turned as ever, but inside the bones of the earth, there lurked a cold. It was not the cold of winter. Beside the houses of sorrows, pride and vengeance, a new turmoil fomented. A magic hitherto unseen.
So far, we're just getting trash from chests. I just push where we're going. You don't need to go to every chest here. There's a ton of them. I think I'll follow the road. Why not? That thing. Oh, Thresh. Oh, shit. Okay, it's gonna be under that. Nice damage resistance, but you can't take that off of that. Gloves of Ozzy. Finesse. Mana regen. Oh. Crit damage, and with 2 you get +2 finesse. Obviously I'll hold on to it. It's nice base stats, but then if it's just +2 finesse... I think we have like 3 different finesse sets that I can wear with early dips. And I think one of them was like Head and Shoulders above the rest, and it wasn't this one.
Winter is strong in this place. When first the Fae walked into its depths, it bore great fossils, bones of beasts greater and more terrifying than we Fae. But for all their strength, the earth at their feet lasted longer. It sapped their strength, their life, their flesh.
Oh, I have to...
I have waited some time for you to come, Siegebreaker, and it seems that my patience has, at least, been worthwhile. The House of Sorrows has need of your might. Aid us, and you will earn a strong ally in the war against the Tuatha Deon.
Okay, so the House of Sorrows seems like a faction. Okay. What do you need?
Like your Alfar allies, we Winterfae suffer under the Tuatha's onslaught. And like the Alfar, we Winterfae need a champion. But it is a difficult position we are in, mortal. The Fae are not like your kind. We have different priorities, different threats. We need someone who understands that.
And who are you?
You may call me Bizarrain. I represent one of the great houses of the Winter Court, the House of Sorrows. This war with the Tuatha has worn the house to all but dust. We Fae are ill-equipped to handle such change, but your kind, you mortals, can bear it.
Alright, I'll help.
It is not a simple task I ask of you. I have only approached you because you show the potential of use. You must still prove your worth. Go to the Midden and find the place called the Proving Halls. This Hearthstone will grant you access. Once you are within the halls, my questions will be answered.
Alright. That's down there. Let's at least do the main quest first, because it's right here. Yeah, it is a faction, okay. So the other guy mentioned House of Sorrows as well. He said like it was their way of getting back what was taken. I'm not sure. I don't want to dumb it down, but if we dumbed it down, kind of not like an assassin's guild, but I don't know. I'm sure it's more than that, because obviously it's their counterpart to the House of Ballads, which is all about training heroes and going on hero missions. Whereas these guys, at least based on the one description, is more so personal gain. So the main quest first here. Foe's Hearth.
So, can't believe we beat you here. Cider knows some amazing shortcuts through this place.
It is agreeable to see you, Siegebreaker. Cluricon can be inhospitable at times, as the Tuatha have learned. We've made sure of it.
So you said you could help us.
So I did. We are the Bitter Frost, the last few remnants of free Winter Fae. We have refused to bend knee to Gadflow or his god. Our numbers are few, but we have fought our kin as best we can. The once noble houses of Sorrow, Pride, and Vengeance have all fallen under Gadflow's sway. Until they're freed, the Tuatha's ranks will continue to swell with the faithful.
So why do I need your help?
You can't fight a war on your own.
Yeah.
And even if you could, you'd find your path barred by the House of Pride, as well as the House of Vengeance. You need a way to strike at their heart. A way to reach Gadflow himself. And we know how you can get there.
Alright, well, what can I do then?
Blind him. Cut out his tongue. Draw the venom from our land. Only then will we be able to begin to strike at Alabastra. The Tuatha have built Prismere chantries across Cluricon. From here, Gadflow rallies the faithful, preaches the word of Tirnoch, and corrupts our land. Destroy these chantries and disrupt Gadflow's ability to infect its land. Without Gadflow to guide them, the Tuatha in Cluricon will be disorganized and scattered. When
Alright.
this is done, we'll take you to Ventrinio. He can help you breach Alabastra. Go now. Break the tyrant's grip.
That was it. We only come here to talk to him about that. Destroy the chantries. So is this just going to be, yep, going across the land? So we'll go ahead and check out this faction then. The Sorrow's Call. Find the Proving Halls. Also, I did not mean to pick this up. I meant to trash it. How's our durability here? We're at 10, 7. We haven't replaced our gear in a couple days. Hoping that we get something. Otherwise, we had that gear that we could buy, but it was super expensive. It should be cheaper than we upgraded Mercantile, but still. Keeping them up here. So, right over there. Bathrooms of Light. So it's an increase of damage during the daytime. Yeah, I'd still keep this for the crit chance. It's not that much of a difference at the moment. And I don't need to save those for deconstruction. Now this is the case of I'd like to get that monosteel, but that monosteel is tied specifically to the bow. I found that out. Monosteel and lifesteal are tied to their weapon types, whereas flat increases to health and mana are not. So this one I don't want to keep either. And we obviously can't go down that way. We have to loop all the way down and around. Juggle her the whole time. There you go. Stagger lock. The plus 30% mana. Well, I'm over 100, so that is better than plus 30 mana. So yeah, I can take that and take that off. I don't know if it's something I'd actually put on, but I'd have it as an option. Huge damage increase. I lose the increased mana, though. Is kind of the reason I'm using that. Hold on to it, but I probably won't use that. Mana regen's nice, but we're not really swapping out that amulet. I guess I'll hold on to it in case I do. Alright. What the fuck? Oh my god. Not gonna get it because the timing, I couldn't do it because it wore off before I could do it. Alright. Now that's really nice if I was socketing. I'm not. I'll hold on to it and store it, but right now we're not really socketing. And again, if it was damage resist to have lightning resist, that'd be amazing, but still I can socket some good stuff. +1 Sork. So really, and stun duration doesn't apply to my character, so really it's giving me mana at the cost of crit chance. Well, mana and armor at the cost of crit chance and 1 Sork. I don't actually need that. Stone.
Solemn, solemn, hallowed tree, glory to the graveyard be. Far from forests of the west, do the dying have this rest?
Okay.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarane, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
What's this about?
This is about you, of course. You are the only mortal to be given a chance to join the House of Sorrows. But do not think such an offer is given out of honor or respect for you. What drives me to this offer is what brought you here. Necessity.
The hell are you talking to me?
Through the crystal you see before you, it is not magical in and of itself, but a conduit for my own magic. All your actions will be known to me. Every word will be listened to.
What must I do?
What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
He wants to see who I am. I think this guy gets close. He's not getting close. There you go. This... Oh, it just drops down from up there. Why even had it drop down? Alright. So it kind of sounds like I might be able to make multiple choices in this. That'd be pretty cool. Do you fight? Do you persuade? Do you sneak? I think that would be nice.
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help!
What's going on?
Beast roam these halls, mortal. Once these lands were quiet, gentle. Now they mean to kill all that tread upon it, even the Winter Fae. My people have lived in peace for decades, centuries. But now we're awash in war and corruption, and we cannot stop it.
Where's the monster at?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here!
Okay. Yeah. Oh, she's pulling all the aggro. Gotta deal with him quick. We got him staggered now. Did she die? I think she disappeared. I hope she disappeared and didn't die. I think I saw her there. Sorcery robe. Lightning damage, regen, lightning resist, mana. Chance to be shocked. No, it's just not that good, unfortunately.
So you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Well, I literally had to. I didn't have a choice. Tell me why I'm here.
It would be at great fault if I did not know something of you, the mysterious mortal without a fate to call his own. Your lack of fate is intriguing, I will admit. And although it is why I summoned you, it does not represent the whole of your nature. Hence, the need for evaluation. Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows succumbing to poison. I am interested to see what you make of him.
Alright. get grouped up. Can I get close enough to him? Where is this guy coming to poison here? Let's see.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he is promised? Thank mercy I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering.
Who did this to you?
I do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain.
The Bizarrain did this.
He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winter Fae.
What happened?
I do not know. It is some poison. In other times, the Fae would not be vulnerable to this. But we are weaker now. We are prone. I could have walked from this once. But now...
You want me to kill you?
Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us. I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
So this is interesting, because he's saying, well, first of all, obviously being tested. I mean, we're told being tested. And the guy we're being tested by is the guy that poisoned him, which, I mean, is obvious anyway. This is all one big test. And our options are kill him or don't. And he brings up a good point. Being a Fae, Faes don't die. Like, you know, they're reborn. So killing him will free him from the pain, and he'll just be reborn again. So the only thing that's, like, you know, interesting is, again, we know this is all like, not really a trap, but, you know, it's being planned out. And I think killing him is the obvious choice, which is then making me, like, second guess myself. But again, I'm still gonna do it. Like, I already decided I'm gonna do it. But it's this interesting conundrum here that, like, we know we're being tested. We know this is all, again, if it's not a trap or trick, whatever we're going to use, set up by the guy testing us. And I'm pretty sure the obvious answer is to kill him. So, like, it's almost like, oh, I want to choose the opposite of the obvious answer. But that would go against who I am. So, even though I'm probably falling into whatever hands he wants us to do, I'm going to do it. Alright, I'll kill you.
Thank you for ending this.
Very interesting, because again, I feel like I'm doing the obvious choice, but the obvious choice would have been my choice, so I can't second guess myself. This is all a way to judge myself here. Okay, we can get that mana regen off of that. Was his argument going to be, oh, well, you don't know if he would have been come back to life. Maybe they're so weak that he doesn't come back. I mean, first of all, it was his choice. He wanted it.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity?
Why is this trial needed?
I lead a court of Winter Fae who wish to free these lands from the Tuatha, and we have gone too long without new blood. You have demonstrated substantial worth. One trial remains.
Alright. Didn't interrupt him there. I'm holding X, but it's only tapping for some reason. Did a lot of damage to me there in the end. Nothing. Okay.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
Tell me about the House of Sorrows.
It is we who permit the Winter Fae to rise above their basic nature, to foster decay and ruin. A nature that normally divides rather than unites. For a time, the House avoided the war that cleaves this land. But now that war is upon us. And we are not ready.
Talking very vague terms here, still don't know exactly what they do. And this trial?
I am not one to take anything on faith. If I wish to know an object's worth, I examine it for myself. This trial is designed to demonstrate your mettle.
Why show yourself now?
Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
But why do I need to strike you then?
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
Do I fight him or not? He has already questioned why I killed that guy. Is it because I did it for mercy or brutality? So I can see not fighting him to show that. But you also claim this trial is about having the medal. And by saying I won't fight, might make me look cowardice. Now, roleplay-wise, I don't have to kill him in the fight. Video game-wise, we haven't fought anyone that hasn't died. But roleplay-wise, just because I fight him doesn't mean I have to kill him. Fine, I'll do it.
Indeed. Perhaps not.
Oh. Okay.
Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them. The
Interesting.
house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us.
Okay. So is any of that real?
Some. Your reactions were real, but the Fae with whom you interacted?
I suspected they were fake.
Kalarok,
Yeah.
and myself were not. They were but apparitions of the Fae you will come to know in this house.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
As facsimiles, the apparitions were appropriate enough, but I think you will find their real-world counterparts more complex.
So you called this a trial?
I know it is not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared.
Alright, I'll help you.
Then welcome to our ranks, mortal. The Hearthstone I gave you at the start of the trials will now reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
Okay. Used Hearthstone. Guessing it's just an item, not something I have like an accessory. Oh, it is an accessory. 20% health regen per second while health is low. Nope. Voices of the Dead. Okay.
Speak.
Oh, we have a trainer here. Talk to him first.
Speak. I have a task for you. Of late, there are many in this house who have come to view my authority with disdain. As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. Someone such as you. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. Let us stop their next blow.
Alright, well, how do we stop him?
You fail to understand. Although the Tuatha wage war with us, as they have with the Alfar, they do so by other methods. Our enemies are subtle. They target individuals, not armies. They strike at convictions, not cities. And by doing so, they can retreat to where we cannot find them. For all our years of struggle, we know only this, that our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent, Saturnin. He is the master of this shadowy coup.
Alright, so how do we find Saturnin?
We cannot right now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybri. A tender, Catarak, has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Catarak might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybri to the body of Catarak's victim. Though dead, the Sorrows will remain on the corpse. The Sorrows can lead us to Catarak.
The Sorrows. So this will be why they're called the House of Sorrows. What are the Sorrows? Can't ask about that. Alright, tell me about Saturnin then.
He is the agent of the Tuatha, and though he bears their allegiance, his appearance is that of a winter fae. I am certain of it. I know little of him, but of me and my house, his knowledge is wide and deep. With every action, he reveals that he is merely toying with us. He is not a type of foe I am familiar with, for he does not attack outright. Instead, he instills fear and despair.
Seems like sorrows are like maybe like memories or something, remnants of the last moments of someone's life or something.
Greetings, mortal. I am a tender of the Midden. I have been instructed to offer you what insight I can give about the art of dispelling.
Spelling, yeah, we need that. Yeah, good. I was gonna say, cool.
Remember,
Awesome. Let me just look around this place real quick.
Speak.
Keeps going.
Be quick.
And that is an exit to the midden. Both exits to the midden, so there's 2 entrances here. Alright.
Let us talk. Speak swiftly.
Oh, which way am I going? This way?
Be quick.
Can't remember what, I don't know if it's a movie or book. I think it was a movie. That it was similar to what I'm thinking the sorrows are. Like, when people die, they have like the last thing they've seen or something is like implanted in their brain, and you can like extract it and see what they saw last. I don't know what that is. I think it's like a big franchise thing, but like, I don't even know if it's a book or a movie. It's not Disco Elysium. That's a game. First of all, it might be a game. But Disco Elysium? I can't remember if that's what Disco... No, not Disco Elysium. I think it might be a game, though. Either way, it was cool. I think the Sorrows is something similar.
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarine had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I am awed. I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin?
Who are you?
I am Tybri. I have only 2 centuries to my name. I was asked to join the house because of my abilities. I can hear them. The sorrows in people. The essence of decay and ruin that precedes winter. I can even hear the sorrows faintly in you. Few delvers are left who can hear any sorrows at all, but never have any claim to hear them as much as I. Many believe me to be a liar, or an abomination.
Alright, why do you need my help?
The Midden was once a sacred place for the House of Sorrows, for all Winter Fae, where the bodies of the dead were left to decompose. Our bodies do not rot as mortal corpses do. So when Saturnin placed the bodies of mortals here, they putrefied, corrupting the Midden. Scavengers and beasts now roam the Midden, and the body we seek is deep within. I must have someone to watch my back. Farewell.
Alright, really quickly, it's gonna bother me. I probably won't be able to look it up. I'm gonna see if I can see what this is. Like, last image seen before death. Yeah, this is actually like scientific analysis if this is true, but like I don't know if again, movie, no, game, book. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking of. Damn, that's gonna bother me too. God, 'cause I swear like it was like a detective type of thing where like you had to try and solve the murders or something, and obviously to use the last images seen, and the last images seen weren't always like looking at the killer, they were like looking at something else. That's why I think it might be a game. Damn. That's gonna bother me. Video game. No, nothing's popping up. Ah, oh well. That sucks. We have to sell once we are done with this. Oh, she actually attacks. It's magic. You can deal with them while I deal with them. I'm close. And she got hit out of my attack. Alright. Another 30%. I'm just not sure if you can take that off of that. Let's see, I'll hold on to it for now. There's a body. Alfar earring. Trash, okay.
And they sleep beneath the limbs, while we sing these mourning hymns, as the dead embrace the land in the earth's embalming hand.
Okay, he's enjoying reading that.
The body is here. I must begin my work. But the magic is sure to draw the wild fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows. Farewell.
Alright. One approaching. Okay, now there's more. You asshole, you interrupted me somehow. These guys grouped up. Little bugger behind me is nothing aggro for some reason. Anyways. Okay, I just took a lot of damage here. Heal there. I'm hoping the summon heals me a bit. There we go. Wow, one hit gave me like 40% health. This guy was doing a fuck ton of damage to me. We need the next. I think we got like 2 different tiers of armor that's been before we last got our shit. Defense is pretty low. Okay, go ahead and dismiss him.
Yes. It is done. Cadoric's sorrows left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest.
Siren Crypt.
You should go there, but be wary. The impression Cadoric left on the body was conflicted. Something is not right here. I will return to the house. With the beast beaten back, it should prove safe enough now.
Okay.
Farewell.
Alright, this is still bothering me. I just thought of it. Is it Cyberpunk? Did Cyberpunk have that thing? I just out of nowhere. I wasn't even thinking about it and then it hit me. I can't remember. Because it sounds like something Cyberpunk would do, where you have like that last image. Cyberpunk. It doesn't... I mean, the thing I'm looking up specifically is not good at that. But I think it might be Cyberpunk, because it at least fits thematically. That there's an imprint of the last image they've seen. I don't remember it specifically from the game, but I kind of feel good about it, and hopefully I stop thinking about it. Damn it. Alright, so this is all the way over there. Alright, so we can go from here. We'll try and follow this quest line. Especially because the main quest is just going around the entire region here. But by doing this, we'll at least unlock fast travel points, which will make it quicker to get to.
There are worse allies to have.
Bad choice, hunters. One. Okay. Templar's robe, 17% health. Again, this is where you can see how much higher the armor is. But percent health doesn't help me, so I'm not even going to take that. From the Crucible. For a Might Dip, you get 2 health regen, 25 armor, 2 pieces. Nice, but we're not dipping in Might. I'll hold on to it. Another increase. We have better ones, I think. Gloom at night. Be pretty close to when we enter this next area. Who's fighting me? Trying to get some more. I mean, there's still trees, but they're starting to have a little bit of like a floral or fungi-ish look to them. Alfar Camp. Where the hell is this at? Oh, okay, it's gotta go over. Alright, let me get back to that menu.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings. Whole group of enemies here. Just get them all aggroed, that'd be wonderful. Siren Crypt. No chests. Alright. Alright, see the Siren Crypt here. Already. How'd that miss that guy? He landed like right next to him. Got a hidden door we can check out. Oh, that's right, I gotta sell my shit. Alright, I gotta exit and then we can come back here. Since this is now a fast travel point. Yeah, a lot of shit quickly today. I mean, we did have all those chests as soon as we walked into the zone. Let's go straight to Warheart.
Welcome. I don't know if I'll ever take on
There we go.
another apprentice.
300k from all that junk. Over here. And right back where we were. Alright, so we'll go in the hidden door. Going down. Giant spider. Spider patrolling in the back. It's a little time to get over here. Pretty big area for a hidden area. Nothing. Oh, this was a shortcut to the end. Well, obviously we're still going to do the entire dungeon. Loot here. Alright, buddy.
You are Bizerane's cat's paw, then? I knew he had let a mortal into the house's ranks. But this is who he sends to do his dirty work. Fie on him. You may return me to the cycle, but if you ever see your master, tell him this. He will never get his hands on the sorrows. I, all of us, will stop him.
Oh, I can't question him. I mean by all of us. Obviously, like all of the group, but still, I was hoping you would elaborate or something. These guys are disenchanted with the other dude's leadership, or what? That's disappointing. Alright. Light abilities and equip requirements. Hold on to it because of that whole equip requirements part, but still, probably not gonna need that. Alright, now we go back the long way. Mana regen, but like again, Sunstone's better. Hold on to it, but like we don't need more mana, we need more health regen. Enemies just chilling here. Where the hell did that guy come from behind me? Weirdly, that guy backed away. What an asshole. Results are suicide, guys. Alright. Mana regen and mana. But it's no real need to hold on. Well, for the mana regen, can't remember. I think that is something I can take off and put on something else. So yeah, that is. Yeah, I know it is. Good. And two of them. Maybe at least one will walk in. Maybe all of them did. It's slow. Let me try. Yeah. 2 ways to go. So this is a dead end. Oh, I was gonna say definitely empty room, but here's some enemies. Then to get closer. Of course I hit the stairs. I'm aiming at him, he's hitting me. He just is not going to interrupt his attack with his attacks. He's just fighting up here where there's so many things blocking my attacks. The stairs block my attacks, these objects block them. So many objects just in the way of hitting him. What an asshole. And we are just about done. With just this hallway and that connects back to the beginning area. Yep, there we go. Alright. Well, we didn't really learn anything from him, other than the fact that he is not the main bad guy. And that obviously there are others, but I kind of figured there'd be others. Not that much of a revelation there. He's not even meeting in the halls, apparently. This direction? Yes. Oh, this is the other entrance to the House of Sorrows. Okay, she's injured.
You have finally returned. Much has happened since you were away. The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves.
I got a set here. What happened? What's going on?
The house has rebelled. The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead. but we must see to him. Saturnin is watching us, I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended...
Yeah, it's what it sounded like the guy was saying. He said, like, when he was talking about us, I kind of figured he was talking about, like, rebelling. Why'd they rebel?
It will be difficult for you to understand, but many did not consider Bizarane the true king of our house. While many wanted to war with the Tuatha, Bizarane stayed our hands. And while our house collapsed around us, Bizarane did nothing. I will not lie. Though I see the value of your presence, many felt that bringing a mortal into our ranks crossed the line.
Yeah.
With you, Bizarane made his final error.
Oh, we gotta help him then.
Yes. Unfortunately, the doors to the house are barred from the inside. I am capable of shadow stepping through, but I'm afraid that you, as a mortal, must take a longer route. Go through the proving halls, but be warned, Bolgan roam those corridors now.
Bolgan?
Saturnins already started moving to crush us.
The hell are Bolgan? And also, if you can shadow step in there, couldn't you just shadow step in there and then unlock the door for me? I see this set. It's a mage set, okay. Mana regen, damage, sorcerer, and elemental resist. That's not bad. Problem is, it's a lower tier. Are you kidding me? Everything else we're getting is higher tier by like 2 tiers. This one's 1 tier lower. At least the fucking helm is. Okay, good. The chest piece is better, but of course, the chest piece is what I don't want to swap out because of the damage resistance. That also has damage resistance. And percent health doesn't matter. Yeah. That's a decent set, but none of the, gear-specific bonuses are good for me. The set bonuses are okay. Damage and sorcery skills, don't care about elemental resist. But the specific gear pieces are not. Alright. Hold on to it then. Alright, we have to repair our shit very soon. It's 2, 5, 5. The one's at 2, the rest are at 5. Hoping to get something better. Night save. New enemy type. I think. I mean, if I've fought like these giant things before, I think we were these though. Anyway, we haven't fought these 2 ops things we fought them at all. Oh, I did interrupt him, so I didn't continue the combo. Ooh, killed all 3 there, and we leveled up. Alright. Where are we going? I can kind of... Oh, that's right, we were going mercantile just because the most expensive shit. Although, in terms of trainers, the last tier of trainers are 7 to 9. I would have to get like a lockpicking here and stealth here. Let's see if we can get mercantile up there first. We'll do that. We're going finesse now. So here we go. It's not exciting, but I could get the Feyblade damage up. You know what? Let's do traps first, just to see what they're like. And then, we can get the upgrade, which is going to be better where they stun. Let's go ahead and yoink these frost traps. Deal 40 damage and then 10 over time, so the damage is just not good. Oh, it's an AoE. I don't know how big the AoE is. You can put multiple down, but that damage isn't good. This might be a thing where I like put 1 point in that and then just fully invest in this and use it for stun purposes. Let's actually undo that. I'm gonna fully undo it. I mean, we're not using Feyblades at all right now, to be fair, but eventually we hopefully will. This increases sneak attacks and sneak attack crit damage. Meh. Yeah, let's just go ahead and unlock the delayed Feyblade attack. We'll see what that is, and then fuck it. We'll go with the unexciting flat damage increase for Feyblade. Take with Sorcerer. Alright. Let's see here. An uppercut attack. Then we the charge one. Any of these chests that respawned or anything. I just say fuck it. Alright, so you can see the difference there from the sneak attack, that magic. I'm pretty sure it crit. So it did 1500 damage, whereas the normal attack did 400 damage. So it did just under 4 times as much damage by being a sneak crit attack. So it's very rare. I probably won't be doing that often, if ever. But there it is. And there's nothing else I cared about in the finesse, like, first line anyways. That's like a huge increase. It was like 430 versus like 1530 or something. But it would be nice that they could also increase crit chance from sneak. Not just crit damage. We do have like one piece of gear. I think it's like 10% crit damage with magic. Just chilling here?
You have arrived as Tybri said you would. It is good that you were able to get through the proving halls unscathed. But there are greater events at work here. The house may have breathed its last.
What do you mean?
The rebels have begun a march of folly to make war on the Tuatha. As they said, they are rallying at a fortress called the Fallen Hall. I sought to stay them. They ignored me. I sought to warn them. They paid no heed. For them, the war started when I became the King of Sorrows. And now, my reign ends. Saturnin wants this, mortal. Without leadership, the rebels will be easily picked off. And so it falls to you and Tybri to save them.
Why'd they rebel against you?
Years ago, the House of Sorrows and the Tuatha made a pact of necessity.
Oh.
The house would remain free of the Tuatha, but could not interfere with their war. In addition, the Tuatha demanded we appoint a more amiable king, one who would uphold the pact. And so I was named. I became the face of our submission, and when Saturnin led the Tuatha to fight us, the house had no reason left to heed me.
So he made a deal with the bad guys and they betrayed him. Alright. Oh, we have to help him.
Saturnin has made a miscalculation in moving to kill these rebels. Namely, he did not foresee you. We must exploit this fact. Saturnin will have to reveal himself in some form. Go south and learn all you can from him. Kill him if possible. I have instructed Tybri to assist you as best she can, but she is not as suited to this work as you, mortal. Look after her.
Alright.
Yes?
Do a Tybri. Fallen Hall. Alright, so you gotta take that path over. Down. Damages beasts and constructs, and halfway full my inventory, we're fine. Again, we have to repair soon though. I was really hoping to get some new gear. Ooh. Oh, look at this place. Okay. This is cool. There's an ambush waiting for me here. Alright, big guys, come on. No one's moving to me, it's just that guy. Assholes. We want to deal with this mage. On stairs, which fuck everything up. Now loot. Alright, so maybe follow the road down, or I guess up in this case. And Turn down here. Ooh, what is this? A whole lot of them. Alright, let's get... Oops. Let's cast. Over these fuckers. Coagulation. Got 2 dispel chests. Ah, okay, gotta reset with the timing. Oh, 80 mana. Nah. I'd rather just get the ones that have mana and health. Fuck. Gotta reset again. Alright. No! I could have sworn I heard it go doot doo doo doo. That means the first 4 hit, but somehow the last one didn't hit. There we go.
Help me, please.
Sorry, no side quests. More ambush people. I dodged through that. Oh, I'm slowed. That's why. God damn it. Thank you. This is Fallen Hall. Go ahead and sell our shit really quick again. We are just getting bunches of stuff at a time, none of which is good, unfortunately.
Hello, I cannot emphasize the importance of goodbye.
What's that? 2 million. And there she is. Ein Saturnin. Oh. So scripted to die, unfortunately. The Tuatha soldiers, who were they fighting? Like, were these the Fae that rebelled? Oh, that's right, duh. Yeah, the Fae are being picked off, that was the whole point. He caused them to rebel so they would flee from the, safety. Separate themselves, they'd be picked off. They fell for it. That's pretty cool. This is blocked off.
Look, that must be the leader, Saturnin.
This is the gate, of course. You could look at him because I was looking the other way.
That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed.
How do we open the doors?
The Fallen Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage. Farewell.
Up here first, then. Quite a few people in here. No. Nothing else. Sigil number 1. That's not supposed to be open, I don't think. Alright. There's a big boy and some minions behind him. Good time. That's that. Everyone survived. Oh god. Get the priest down. Most annoying ones first. Good. You. So she's pulling the aggro of him. I'll deal with everyone else. I gotta repair these now. Let's repair everything since it looks like we're not getting any replacements here. Why the camera shift? I can't see my character. That was weird. boy down. Shocking longsword. And nothing good. Oop, meant to trash that. Yeah. Alright. Maybe you guys just saw me destroy the fucking troll. And you think the two of you, the troll and like the 6 other enemies, the two of you somehow would defeat me. Really? Yep. Alright. Confront Saturnin. Now, for no reason at all, like there's been no hints or anything, but in terms of like twists and stuff, I can totally see the guy that's been, you know, leading actually being Saturnin all along. Because he was put in place because he was the one who was like, you know, best aligned with the Tuatha. I don't think it's him, but I can see that being a thing. Protected by barrier the whole fucking time. Asshole. Behind me? Yeah. He's a mage, but at least she's got his aggro for now, at least. Oh no, she was the mage. Okay. A throne there.
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches.
Mercer? Come, Saturnin. This ends here.
You are mistaken, little
It's
one.
dope armor.
I am not Saturnin.
Alright.
Though I can see where you might have made such a mistake, even I have not seen his face. But I have heard his voice, and the orders it carries, and that is enough. Now, let us fight.
Fight. People coming in behind us. he just healed.
You are more amusing than I originally believed. But my master has given me instructions to spare you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
Yes, he spared me, of
I can
course.
scarcely believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin.
Can I ask who the Weeping King is? So what do we do now?
We must return to Bizrain with this news. He will want to know what has happened here. Farewell.
Hidden door. This is a talisman. Nah. Mirror knives. Yeah, I mean, they're good knives, daggers, but I don't use them, so... It. We are just not getting good loot. We're getting high level loot, but it's all basic. Nothing with anything other than the basic stats, which sucks. But it's not levels that are the issue. It's the RNG of it having anything on it.
Yes?
Just popped in here. Alright, back. House of Sorrows. Is this a 100% run? No, it's not. I will 100% it, but off stream. On stream, we're doing the main quests and factions, DLC. But yeah, I'm not going to completely 100% it on stream.
Speak. Saturnin, this latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows. So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victory, we shall now seek attrition.
Yeah, I remember the DLC being good. I do remember that. Alright, so why does he want the sorrows?
It is a difficult magic for a mortal mind to grasp, but the accumulation of centuries of sorrows is a fearsome weapon indeed. The burden of a single lifetime of sorrows can be debilitating. Their impact can instill madness or drive a life to end itself. Saturnin would hold a millennium of sorrows. With them, he could obliterate an army's morale and send them from victory to bedlam.
Interesting, so it's going to be kind of like mental magic. How do we find the sorrows?
Their location is an ancient secret. Only two Fae, the eldest, know. They left the house centuries ago to reside in Damelrock. The way to them is blocked by the Great Scale, a mighty spell which you must bypass. That alone will open your path to the Eldest. You must kill beasts on the pans of the scale. Death is the only weight it will bear.
Interesting. I can finally ask about the Sorrows. I have two options here.
The Sorrows are an accumulation of the destructive magic that the House has siphoned from the Winter Fae over centuries of existence. The Delvers of the House did this to enable the Winter Fae to create the Court of Winter. But knowledge of the art and the Sorrows' location are lost. Still, the Sorrows represent a monstrous collection of magical energy.
Okay.
We must deny Saturnin access to it.
The Sorrows aren't what I thought they were. Alright. This other option of Sorrows.
I have told you of the burden that every Winter Fae carries from their birth. We are to embody death and decay in our very essence. For centuries, the Delvers of the House of Sorrows have been harvesting this essence from their Winter Brethren to relieve them of this burden.
Okay,
this
there it
amalgam
is.
of magic and emotion was collected and concentrated into a single powerful source, the Sorrows. And Saturnin wishes to turn that magic on the mortal armies.
Alright, there you go. There's the lore. Some pretty cool stuff there. So again, the Winter Fae are the embodiment of death and decay. So they actually carry, like, almost, we'll just say, an aura of death and decay. At least internally carrying that. So the Sorrows are that extracted from them to free them from that burden of being death and decay. So it's sort of kind of almost like a combination of magic and like soul essence. Pretty cool. Alright, so hopefully the main road goes down there. Yeah, let's push this faction quest line. And then we can go do the main quest after that. Right, so we'll keep the story consistent here. Who are these guys in front of me? Mana, I don't need that in a weapon. Grab this chest while we're here, hoping to please give me something good. Not just generic gear with no stats on it. Guys in the back aggro too? Yes, they are. In the water. That bog fresh fuck right there. Okay, that barely did any damage to it. hopefully this is... Yeah, good, that's going down to the next zone. Perfect. More a jungly vibe here. Rainforest-esque. There's a merchant here, might as well do that. And since he has a quest, we'll pick it up, but we're not gonna do it.
I am Bruin the Bard, spinner of stories, seeker of adventure. Allow me to welcome you to the Kaled Coast, haven to the wise and wicked. These brave soldiers, the finest of the Alfar armies. They escorted me all the way from Melsenshir to these verdant lands. Alas, our journey together has come to an end. But there is still adventure to be had, so join me. If not, then I bid you fair warning. Your journey shall be far less exciting without this storyteller at hand.
Actually, I'm not gonna join him then, so I don't want to risk having to like follow him or something. Ooh, chakrams for health steal. And that's actually enough of an upgrade. I can actually get chakrams as... That could be my main weapon now. And of course, we just repaired, but who cares? How expensive is it? 90k. And there are some good Fey blades. I'm not even using though, but still. So again, our gear is just so terrible. The only might that he has now, there's a sorcery. Just I don't want that on it. Accessory. 20% equip requirements, but we shouldn't worry about that too much. It's too finesse, I don't need. We already have some gems for the steel, so I shouldn't need any more of them. I'll buy them anyway. We have money, who cares? Oh, these are recipes. Buy the lockpicks. Alright. Do I buy new weapons? Yes. We at least buy the new chakrams. The chakrams are doing a lot more damage. And they'll be stealing health for us. I'll lose some max health, that's okay. I'll lose that crit chance. It's not a lot, but we've been seeing it crit pretty often. But still, okay. The real question is, do we buy the Fey blades? Because they're drastically better as well. But I'm not using them. But I'm not using them because they're not good. Ideally, again, my Fey blades would be more like a chance to do something, like crit chance or something. That's where they'd be much more useful. Fuck it, I'll buy them. Again, we have the money, who cares? Alright. No new armor, but new weapons. Huge, huge increases. Oh, they look so cool. Hell yeah. Awesome. Oh yeah, so do the Fey blades. They look so dope, man. Alright. Alright. Continue down that way. No. Get the chest and lore stone while we're here. Very hard. At this text really quick. What did I miss? Okay. How, oh, dude, how am I missing them? Oh my god. I'm hearing it tap. There we go. All that for just a shitty shard.
A group of Winterfey, called the House of Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden. They feed and tend the bodies there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves, growing from the bodies in the Midden. They call it
we're doing
the
so much more
hallowed
damage.
tree.
They got the hollow tree. Oh yeah, so much more damage with both weapons. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me look at some of this junk. I can start like that. I can deconstruct just for our base. I'm sure we're not nearly top end gear yet, but at least I have some bases. Higher value. I'm sure this tree that we just heard about will come into play at some point. I gotta go that way. Check out the hidden door. Why not? Charge through them all. Oh well. Okay, a sorcerer set that's lower quality and just not even good. Sadly how it's been going. And chakrams. Mana regen, persuasion, damage in daytime. Nah. Then you have max persuasion. Alright, here we are. And this is the tree I'm guessing we heard about. Seems like it. Yep, down rock. Priestess. Open the hatch and then do this. Stop. I'm holding R2, game. Thank you. No, I'm down the exact same thing we already had. That's right. It's also a better base than what we have at the moment. Oop, don't destroy that. There. What is this? There it is. Go to the scale. Brilliance. Dispelling lockpicking and mana regen. I mean, 2.5 mana regen's fine, but I'm not gonna need a ring just for that, so no. Right, this is a completely different environment. Okay. Oh, it's like a maze type of thing. Okay, not really a maze, but not straightforward at all. Why not only pull one guy? Definitely making use of this increased damage. I was noticing we definitely needed it for sure. This is a little creepy. Okay. Okay. Yes, the statue. Same cow we keep getting over and over again. Okay. Meteor they ass.
You may think I'm lying, but unfortunately I'm telling the truth as I saw it then anyway. This thing was a fleeting companion. but a companion nonetheless. Do you hear? It's the earthly moans of time. Listless motes of cavern dust, the crumbled ruin beneath our feet. All the ordained path of the blessed. You have found their way, their home, their solace. You're near them. No, I was wrong.
Interesting. And by them, referring to, again, the sorrows? Because this is their tree? I don't know. I think it's connected to the earths and the earth and the like shaking and everything. Not really their MO. We'll find out. Oh, very easy. Okay. And that's just going to connect back. Let me go forward. Now, clearly the tree with its roots and all that, I can see that be a reason for the shaking, but again, who is them that she's referring to? Oh, and people spawn behind me. I'm not gonna let them live. They have the nerve to spawn, then they should die. Loot. Alright. Continue forward. The guy in the back just watching. What's this? We gotta press the button. Loop around here, do everything else first. Nope. Just the Earth Sigil. Deal with these guys. Alright. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to kill them on this because this is the scales that only respond to death. And do I have to kill, like, an equal number on each? Open that. Come over here. Come on. That didn't open that one, though. Hopefully only one needs to be opened. They do connect. Thing's not opened. See, hopefully it opens afterwards.
How curious. You are mortal, but your steps resound with a burden greater than any one mortal might ever hope to bear. More curious still is your presence here. The great scale is not idly moved, nor is my reverie broken without cause. What is your purpose?
Israel must find the sorrows.
And so I am finally exhumed. But Bizerain is not the King of Sorrows from whom I hoped to draw summons. Indeed, I know the location of the Sorrows. They were never meant to be retrieved, but neither were they meant to be exploited. Before I go, I must request that you rouse my counterpart, Kaelrod. The ages have sent our paths together. I will not break it now.
What are you doing here?
A penance of sorts. Long ago, Kaelrod and I served the Weeping King. Of tenders and delvers, we were the first. But the Weeping King soon left this world for Ashara. And when he did, the house stopped serving death and began serving the court of winter. That was not what we followed the Weeping King for. So we came here to contemplate death. It is what the Weeping King would have intended.
Alright, I'll find Kaelrod.
When we first came to this place, we vowed we would not see each other until our contemplations were complete. I thought that day would never come. As I was on one side of the scale, you will find him on the other. I will leave this cell and wait for you to find him. Goodbye.
Interesting. It's this way.
You have come.
Do the same thing again. Yep. Wait, Kaelrod.
Sorrow precedes you, mortal. It is almost enough to shift the great scale on its own. It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? What could a mortal possibly want with me?
Everybody must find the sorrows.
I have heard of your work in reaching Alarain. If she wishes to aid this King of Sorrows, then I will echo her approval. But learning the location of the Sorrows is not merely answering a question asked. More than knowledge will be needed to reach the Sorrows. Very well. And so the eldest look upon each other once more. It has been some time since I have seen Alarain mortal. For that I am thankful. But Bizerain will need more than knowledge to reach Sorrows. You will need a key which lies in Sincere, the hollow of the Weeping King.
Alright, so I have to recover the key.
That is correct. It is a difficult thing to ask of a mortal. A Fae would be better suited to navigate the hollow, but time is fleeting. But you will not perform this task alone. One of us will aid in recovering the key from Sincere, and the other will instruct Bizarrain on how to reach the Sorrows. It falls to you to choose.
Does it matter who I take?
Not for your end goal. Both of us are familiar with the Weeping King's Hollow. But I wield magic, and Amalur her Fae blades. It will be a hard road, mortal. We can complement your skills or bolster them.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at all, but sure, we'll double up with mages.
It will be so. I have not had need to employ my magics since I first entered Damorok, but I suspect we do not have an easy road ahead of us. Now, we must await a Sincere. I will shadow step to the hollow and wait for you to join me. Let us depart. Very well.
Alright. Reach Sincere. So we gotta run back out. Oh, champion actually died first. Interesting. Alright, so see exactly where this is. Another group here. Izmir Helm. This is all the way down there. Alright. Creepy. Remains of a castle or something. Really? These guys are coming after me from that far away. Etten. Our group. Etten.
Through the woods and mountainside, through the hollows and green meadow, through the summer, winter, day and night, through the hallowed halls of seasons and song, through the vengeance, pride and sorrow, echo the footfalls of the greaves of the Fae Hunter.
The Fae Hunter? Oh. Who is that? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll follow the main road. Looks like that goes down there. Once we get there, we can probably, yeah, sell our shit. So I'm about to fast travel first. Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. I meant to look at that. What was it? Elm? Might set percent health, crit damage. Nah, no, that's good.
The hunter runs. The hunter runs. Swiftly, swiftly for our lives.
This way.
A mortal skirt of chain. A mesh of links forged in secret. The hunter runs. The hunter runs. In the chausses of the Fey Hunter.
We got a trainer here. That's interesting. A brooch that gives health regen. Again, our brooch right now, or our amulet, is damage, which is nice. We should get health regen elsewhere, we just don't have it. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep that. You guys really got aggro from that fucking far away? Wow. Tanked. Alright, let's see what this trainer is. It's kind of chilling randomly on the map.
Oh! Wait! You're not going to tell anyone about me, are you? Not that I've done anything wrong, mind you. I just didn't have the will to fight anymore. So I stopped. Fighting, that is. Private Elia Madmere reporting for duty. Oh, I am not fooling anyone. Listen, I've got some useful skills to trade if you're willing to keep my little secret hushed. Lockpicking for your silence.
Oh, cool. It's just I can't do it because my lockpicking's not high enough. Yeah. Bye. That's cool. She's hiding in battle. Just about to cast the spell. Kinda crazy they would still getting minor potions. No. Got a lore stone.
Run!
Who's that?
Like the gilded ghosts of youth, the curving plates of fey-like scrolls
Oh, that
decorate the
NPC there.
life's guard of this impostor.
She's coming to me, but we're listening to
It says,
stuff.
I am like you, fey spirit, and shimmers with a brilliant gleam.
By the gods, it was horrible. He killed them all, and nothing could stop him.
Who did?
It was Dren, that freak who guards the House of Pride. He told us to leave, but we thought we could beat him. He's just one fey, and not even a Tuatha, but nothing hurt him, and he slaughtered us all. The worst thing was, he seemed sorry to kill us.
What exactly happened?
We'd heard the legends of Dren the Bloody, unbeatable defender of the House of Pride, but you know how fey are with their stories. We were going to be the ones who beat him, and opened the path to Alabastra for the army. We were going to be heroes, you know? Then Dren told us to turn around or we'd die. And God's help us, we didn't turn around.
I can defeat him.
We thought so too. We were wrong.
I think that's the way... Yeah, that's the way to the next zone, which they're pretty much telling us, we can't go to right now due to the story. Alright, well this is unlocked for fast travel, which means I can go ahead and sell my shit. I can deposit some of these, legendary sets that we have. I'll free up some space and some extra potions. Sadly, not getting anything really good right now. I had to buy new weapons. Upstairs.
But you've saved us. Billis and widows spare you.
Alright, just putting any kind of set away for now, and then I can go through them later and see what I want to keep versus sell. Rings. Okay. Let me go back. Sincere. Our buddy's waiting for us in here. Yep, he is.
You have arrived and our work may begin. Much has changed since I was here. This place is awash with this corruption, this foul crystal. How dare the Tuatha permit this to happen to the tomb of the Weeping King? This was a sacred place, a holy site, and they let it fall to this? But we must not delay. To reach the key to the sorrows, you will need this votive, and 3 others like it. We must search Sincere for them. Very well.
Find the votives. That'll be when we come down. Good. one here. These guys were closer. A bog resh. Yep. There's the vote of leave. Doesn't matter where we go this way first. Guess it has to go by yourself here. This keeps going, so we'll go down here and see where it leads. It loops around. Okay, it's connected. Alright. She hatched a pod as she was dying.
Here. This wall will open when we collect the votives strewn throughout Sincere. Once gentle Fae bore them, but they are crueler things now. We must recover them, though it will mean combat. Prepare yourself.
Why are you telling me this now
Very well.
after we've collected?
There. The votives have served their purpose. Come, let us go deeper into Sincere.
That like was supposed to
Before
happen when we
reach the
first
key,
got
we have
here.
one final challenge to bypass. The Crying Eyes. We must find them.
Crying eyes. Okay.
Very well. There.
What?
The votives have served
I
their
didn't look
purpose.
there.
Come, let us go deeper into Sincere. Before we can reach the key, we have one final
Okay, it's
challenge
the same
to
dialogue.
Very well.
Alright. Go, straight, which is not too far straight, but just enough. Make sure there's no chests. Which there aren't. Alright. Else discovered hidden object. Okay, oh no, there's the Crying Eyes. Aptly named.
This is the other obstacle we must encounter. The Crying Eyes. They are the last guardian on the path to the key. You must approach them, mortal. They will show you the way forward, if only you answer them. Very
Alright,
well.
we're gonna answer them. That connects there when we leave. Oh, was there an order that they turned off? Because I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I'm seeing left. Am I supposed to... I can't... How do I... Like, I can't turn... The way to change targets is to move, but, like, it's so finicky to fucking move. It's targeting the guy. Alright. What the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, he's supposed to sit and wait for the whole thing. Alright, now do we have a prompt? Because there was no prompt before. Now there, sorry. So we didn't have a prompt until we watched the whole thing.
Yes?
Nope,
We must
get
hunt
out of the
well.
way. Alright, and it's up here. So this is the key. A withered branch.
That is the key to the sorrows, mortal. It is perhaps not the sort you are used to, but that is certainly it. It is a branch of the ancient and wizened tree, whose roots touch this world and Ishara, the plane of magic to which all Fae belong. It is a branch of the gallows tree. The sorrows take the form of the gallows tree in both realms, and this branch creates the bridge between them. Come, let us ferry it to Bizarrain. Very well.
Alright. That makes sense. Freeze the connection. Right back here. A long journey through this. I do think, like, for lore's sake, it really is important to do the factions first. Again, strictly for lore, because you actually learn about, like, the region's history based on the factions that are there. Most of the time, at least. Whereas the main quest doesn't necessarily deal with that. So now I feel a lot more familiar with this region, which is going to be cool.
Speak.
I like doing it this way.
You have the key to the sorrows. That was well done. Indeed, everything you have done is more than I could have possibly hoped for. My reliance on you to this point was never my initial plan. I only needed Kadarok dead at the
There we
hands
go.
of someone else.
It's him.
But when I learned how willing you were to hound the Tuatha, I saw you would rise to every occasion. You became my faithful instrument.
Yep. So, like I said, one of the things that could have been the twist is that it was him all along. We didn't see any signs of that. But, like I said, the one connection I can make was the fact that he was the one that was appointed strictly because he got along with Tuatha. So that would be the one connection to him being the bad guy, because he already gets along with Tuatha. And there it is. What are you talking about?
How could Saturnin have eluded the minds of so many for these long years? Simple. He was a ruse. His existence was fabricated. While all eyes watched for Saturnin, another was free to wage his war, namely me. All for the glory of Gadflow and our god. When you killed the Baelor, I saw an opportunity to end the house and the mortal armies simultaneously. You became my road to a perfect victory.
Why bother with these ruses?
You mean, why not announce my intent in a more obvious and boorish, or shall we say, mortal manner?
Yeah, obviously.
I had to have the Sorrows, but they were lost. It took years before I even learned of the Eldest, much less their location. To reach the Eldest, I needed this house to die. To do that, I needed a rebellion. To do that, I needed an assassination. To do that, I needed you.
But you're not Tuatha.
True, I do not share the face of my brethren. As I explained to Gadflow, it was a necessary part of the plan.
Yep.
I have not worn this mask without sacrifice. Too long have I gone without feeling the warmth of Prismeer or the love of my god. But soon this will end, and I can take my rightful place again.
Yep, so he's been a traitor all along. Why use me? Why not a Fae?
Your ignorance of Fae culture, meaning your intonation, made you ideal. You lacked the context others might have used to expose me.
Yeah.
But there is more. You are the hero of Mel Senshir. You may not admit it, but you are a symbol to mortals, a rallying point for their armies. Who better to be the blade that I used to kill the Alfar? Who better to destroy the House of Sorrows? It makes my triumph complete. Perfect.
Don't do this.
You seriously think your words might stir me to forsake a plan that has finally culminated after 20 years?
Yeah.
Your audacity disgusts me. There is nothing to be offered, or given, or threatened, mortal. I cannot be stopped here, and I cannot be followed. But take heart. You will die long before the Sorrows descend upon the minds of your mortal armies. Mercer will gut you here. Farewell.
Mercer again.
No, they're gonna kill the Eldest.
This time you die, Mercer. Oh, so bad.
You survived. For better or worse, I know not. The house is in ruins, the Eldest lie butchered, and Bizerain has betrayed us to the Tuatha. He must be denied. For our honored sorrow, our broken pride, our due vengeance. He cannot be allowed to use the house for war.
So you're the Weeping King.
I did not always know. When you went to Amalur, I meditated beneath the gallows tree, and a part of me that had long slumbered awakened. It makes sense now. Why I could practice delving when all had lost the art. Why I can commune with sorrows. Be it fate or chance, we must take advantage of this. I think that as the Weeping King, I can bring us to the Sorrows in time to stop Bizerain.
Interesting. Where's Ashara?
It is both near and far. It will be difficult for a mortal to understand. Ashara is an ethereal plane, another realm of existence.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
what it sounds
midden,
like.
the barrier between this realm and Ashara is weak, and we can exploit that.
Alright, I'm not ready to go yet. I want to get this loot. I don't know if it's going to like instantly teleport me there.
Please, mortal, the longer we leave Bizerain to his work, the more dangerous it becomes for all mortals in these lands. If you must prepare, do it quickly. I will await you here.
Yep, just gonna get this stuff.
We must hurry.
Which, of course, is just trash. Of course it is. Check out the helm that we got, and then we can level up. Crown of the Weeping King. So it's less armor. Same amount of regen. So it's barely less crit chance with magic. But it gives me crit damage with magic. Some resistance, but I lose the magic damage. Nah, don't really need that, honestly. Level up. Again, we're just going mercantile. Why not? I mean, again, I could get lockpicking to 7 and stealth to 7 so we can use those trainers, but there's not really a point, honestly. We'll go ahead and continue increasing the Feyblade. Yeah, because we need 9 points in there, so we get 1 point here, and then I guess we have to... I mean, I can finish that off. So that'd be 2 in there. And then we'd still have a lot more to go to get all of Frost Trap and then something else. Alright.
There is little time to waste. We must follow Bizarrain if we are to stop him from destroying the mortal armies.
Alright, where is he?
He is at the birthplace of summer and winter, where the Weeping King first pooled the anguish and decay inherent in all winter Fae, Ashara. It is the plane from which all Fae descend when they are reborn, and to which they return when they die.
They should look pretty cool then.
Pure magic.
Alright.
I fear you may have had enough of secrets, but here is mine. I am the Weeping King reborn. Bizarrain needed a key to reach the Sorrows. I do not.
And let's move.
I do not know what will happen if I attempt to bring you into Ashara, but you have a strong will. That alone may save you. Bizarrain has a head start on us. However short, it is likely still enough. Be on your guard. We must hurry.
Okay.
You have a strong force of will, stronger than I felt possible. I have never heard tell of a mortal that could stand in Ashara. But we are here. I can recall now, vaguely. I walked this place before, and shaped the ground. That tree in the center, it is the embodiment of the Sorrows. Bizarrain will be there, but he has prepared himself. This barrier keeps us from him, and there are other magics at work.
What is this place?
It is a place the Weeping King... that I crafted to house the Sorrows. Beyond its borders is Ashara, the plane of magic. When Fae are born, their life force comes from Ashara, and to Ashara their life force returns upon death. This is a powerful place.
Where are the Sorrows?
The tree in the center of the space, the inversion of the gallows tree that you've seen in the midden, that is the form of the Sorrows. The midden is the cradle of winter. It is connected to this realm where the winter Fae descend from. The gallows tree serves to bridge the midden and Ashara.
Yeah, we know this. Can we destroy the barrier?
Yes, we can. I can sense the conduits the magic follows, and there are weak points, nexuses of energy that we can exploit. But Bizarrain is no fool. He will not leave them unguarded. And I feel strange presences. There is something waiting, mortal. Something dreadful.
Mm.
We must be quick.
We meet again, mortal. Can I truly be here? Standing before the Sorrows? I remember no swords, fire, and then nothing. But he brought me back to fight you. I cannot...
Oh, I didn't realize they died. Oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry, mortal. So sorry.
The elders died and he fought them back. What's a barrier there? go. There, one.
We must be quick.
Ryan's here, okay. Oh, Weeping King. Makes sense.
We must be quick.
You dare tread here. A mortal dare shows himself in the sacred lands of the House of Sorrows. I have been dead a short time, and already I learned so much since he raised me. You are the cause of all this.
No, I'm not.
Vizirain relied on you for his plans. Because
Oh.
of you, the house
Okay.
is dead.
Well, yes, but also because of you. I mean, if you're blaming me, you also took part in it. You were both manipulated. Look at other mage, of course. At least she's melee, so she can get pulled in. She goes. She's him. I even see my health. I know my health was low and something was fully healed. That's probably because of the life leech of my blades. So we can't take crit chance off, unfortunately, so therefore there's nothing I want from that. What's that sound? Who would this be?
Finally, you have come.
Oh, Mercer
I
again.
must admit, I did not give you credit when last we faced each other, and now I am here. My master has raised me to protect his labours, and I will oblige him. You may have bested me previously, but you will not do so again.
I've bested you
Perhaps
twice,
if I
Mercer.
take your head here, my master will have faith in me once again. Shall we find out?
How about you give me your armor? Oh, he got fucked up there. Huh. Guessing he's guarding the last one.
And so you have finally reached me. I have waited, more.
Oh, it's
The
Catarrock. Oh,
longest
shit.
of any I have waited. And now Vizirain has raised me against my will to be part of his design. I sought to stop him. I found the plan he had conspired, and I fled the house, for I knew not what to do. But I could have stopped this scheme. And then you came and killed me. And now I am a puppet to his will. He cannot be stopped, mortal. Vizirain cannot be stopped.
And and will. Don't you worry. Let me get closer. Alright, confront Bizarine.
You have slain what vestiges of your past I could conjure, and the barrier has fallen. So now, we are here. You think your presence here can stay my spells? The last words have been uttered. You are too late to stop me.
Please, Bizarine. Stop!
I cannot. You do not understand, Fey mortal. What I do is for the good of all the Winter Kingdom. There are fires coming to this world. I have only glimpsed a fleeting shadow of them, and I am awed and scared and humbled. Only the Tuatha will be able to bear these tribulations, so they must survive this war. Now, you understand why I must fight. I have to fight.
No. Skewed point of view. Okay, he is weak as hell. Fucking him up. Yeah, got 3 of them there. I keep summoning the whole time. Yeah, oh, we do. Perfect. Goodbye.
We must be. Bizarine may be dead, but the death blow is still his. The Sorrows have already begun escaping their seal. We need to act quickly, or this will all be for nothing. I must seal the Sorrows within myself.
Oh. What will that do?
I do not know for sure. I will be forced to remain in Ashara lest the Sorrows break free once more. Whether I will live or die is unclear. But I cannot be afraid. It must be done. For the good of mortals. For the good of Fae.
I can try to take them myself. Let me take them. I've been proving myself to be special, and of course you would know, at least you'd have more of an inkling if I can't, so you would tell me no if I can't. Let's see, can I take them?
It is a noble sentiment, mortal, but you do not understand. They must be anchored in Ashara, and you cannot remain here.
Yeah.
Only I can. But
Makes
please,
sense.
bear witness to this last act. Tell the world what happened here, how the House of Sorrows ended.
I will.
You must hurry.
I'll tell them all. Finesse, crit damage, lightning damage, health regen damage. Everyone will know what you've done for them. Don't you worry. Everything. Nope. Here. Bear witness. That's a cool objective. Do I have to interact with her? I had to walk closer, because now I can't move. Oh, tell me that was it. Really? That's disappointing. You could have given us a cutscene or something, at least. Aw, man. We bear witness to nothing. Child of Autumn. The last member of the House of Sorrows, forced to bear witness to the end of one of the oldest institutions in the Feylands. 5% elemental damage, and 5% damage to Fey. Really rarely ever fight Fey, but okay, let's get elemental damage. A shame, though. Very anticlimactic, just fade to white.
Winter, the fool who made a mockery of life, of everything, languished in a discontent. He heard the whisperings of power, felt its pulse. He saw visions of an endless winter, of a totality of nothingness. He was Gadflow, and he would follow the cycle no longer.
Ooh. Gadflow is the game's villain. Staff feels cold to the touch, resembles the wood of the sorrow tree. Seed sorrow, it's a staff. Okay. Nothing special on it, unfortunately. Did we get anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, the leggings we saw. Consumables. Alright. Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, very anticlimactic ending where they didn't show us anything, just fade to white. That was pretty shitty, honestly. But again, it's really cool because now I'm more familiar with this region. Obviously familiar with the, well, the Winter Court Fae. Of course, there's Winter Court and Summer Court from this area. I like that. I like doing it in that order.
I cannot emphasize the importance of what you've done. Farewell.
Alright. Now we can do the main quest. There, so we gotta destroy these chantries here. They can stop receiving word from Gadflow. Nice if we found some more merchants that we possibly can get better gear since we're clearly not getting it from loot. Okay, asshole. You made me do this. I like that he was panicked too. So many enemies everywhere. Who the hell hit me to interrupt me? Really? And it's even fucking him. What's that explosion that killed me there? That was 4 of them, not 3.
Faithful, a child of dust is here for death. Grant their pitiful wish. Fear not what is over you, and blesses you with her unyielding reign. Fight all your life. We will carry on when you are dust.
Fight me. Oh, that's his, rejection.
So, the undying mortal from the well has returned. Your mere existence is an abomination against all things. How can you not see this?
How so?
A child of dust who lives after death. A creature separated from your fate. A being with neither purpose nor reason. You were a mistake. A new way mortals found to pervert the world. Soon you shall be cleansed from my lands.
Nothing else here. Alright, next one is probably about both the same distance. Alright. Ooh, did not get staggered by that. Okay. Just goes through it and we're not with them. Feels like this zone has way more enemies like grouped up together than any other zone. Ooh, looks ominous from a distance. That's kind of cool.
Mortals stole the secrets of magic, and now they come to take our land. But all that they find here shall be death.
He's supposed to talk to me
struggle
again.
against the force of a simple army. How will you fare, I wonder, against the power of a god?
Who says I struggle? Both these are good. I'm not afraid of you.
Of course you aren't. You may be a foolish, unclean sin against the natural order, but I'll grant that you're no coward. The only solution is for you to be cleansed when Tiernok the Merciful comes to our world. Soon.
Aww. And the final one is... We'll go from here. I didn't see them, there they are. Come on, dummies. Group up for me. Fine, whatever it is. This time we're gonna go up here. Alright, these Etten ambush us. Jotun warriors. See if one will lead the others to show up. What? Is a mage somewhere? Seems like a Dark Souls kind of area here. You know, running up here, there's gonna be the fucking wheelbarrow guys and a whole bunch of other shit. There's 2 chieftains here, not all 3. One Rune Lord. Bow. Unfortunately, I can't take that crit chance off, because that's nice. 12% crit chance. How the fuck do I get up here? It's the middle path. Alright. So annoying when they'll get staggered. Cage key. Probably for that person in the cage over there, so the side quest. Very hard, alright. Anything good, man. It's nice that, like I said from the very beginning of the game, at any given time, any source of loot could be good loot. But it also is very evident that, you know, in terms of, like, you know, tiers of having to, whether it's lockpicking or dispel, weapons and stuff aren't really scaled to that. But I feel like any kind of loot should have a chance of being good loot, but the harder to, you know, lockpick stuff should have a higher chance of better loot. And that does not seem to be the case. We're getting so much generic, like, I've gotten, today alone, so many minor potions from very hard dispels.
There is no winning for you, only death.
Enough of your lies.
By all means, ignore me. Continue your campaign. Kill my Tuatha. But death as you define it means little to us. The great cycle returns each Tuatha as Tuatha again. And every time they do, Tiernok gets stronger. Soon she will be born into this world. You will witness her power personally, and it will be the last thing your mortal flesh shall ever feel.
Interesting, so supposedly our god gets stronger when they resurrect. I'm actually powering up their god. Let's see what this hard locked chest has for us. At least it's green. It's not good, but better than just generic shit. Alright. Alright, so I've gotten rid of all of them. And inform him of that.
Can you feel the change in the land? Godfrey's voice has fallen silent in this land. The Tuatha are frightened and disorganized. They run back to Alabastra to make their final stand. We owe you much. Our eyes are opened and our blades unsheathed. Cluricon is won, but the House of Pride stands between us and the final goal. We are now free to press forward. And I can take you to an old friend who knows the next step.
Alright. You're taking me to Ventrinio.
Yes, we will take you to his filthy tower on the island of Danistar. He hides within, and has not emerged in some time.
Alright.
I would like nothing more than to let him rot there. But he knows of a way past the sentinel of the House of Pride. But there will be more danger on the path ahead. Take these blades to prepare for whatever troubles you will face at his tower or beyond.
Alright, Fayblade's cool. Lead the way.
Far to the southwest, there is a darkened tree by the Caelid coast. Meet me there, and we can walk the shadow to the gnome's tower. Aelin Shear will be waiting there. She was most insistent to join in whatever business you have with the Collector of the Dead.
Again, keep in mind, Ventrinio was my master
We will meet
before I
again
died.
at the shadowed tree.
And Aelin knew me. We don't know how yet. So we can assume she knew him. Let's see. So it's less damage. Does cause bleed, but it's drastically less damage, so no. This will sell our shit really quickly. See how long this takes. I only have a half hour left today. But it certainly looks like this might be the last quest before we go to the next zone. And of course, I'm doing the DLC before we go to the next zone. So it might be this, and then the first DLC, and then the last zone, and the second DLC. So yeah, the end is very slowly approaching. Still not gonna be anytime immediately soon, but I can see it.
What you've done? Farewell.
Echoes of the past. We're about to learn a little bit about ourselves, hopefully. It is kind of cool how, like, you know, that is the mystery, a mystery of the game, but it's not actually a focus of the game, like, whatsoever. Like, any other game would be like, oh, the whole story is who am I? And then all this other stuff is happening around it. But, like, we don't even care about that. It's just a unique approach to that aspect of the game that is obviously pretty important. Who am I? And who is she? How are we connected? Are we connected to Gadflow? Since it seems like Gadflow is the one that killed us, but Gadflow also didn't seem to mention that he knew who I was. But at the same time, that could be because I'm just another person that he killed. No one important.
The strength of contempt, fear, and hate courses through the rushing veins to the very fingertips. The instruments of war are readied, light in the grip, and machinations of the gauntlets of the Fey Hunter.
Yep.
The Tuatha are on the run. Good work. Plus, it's much more pleasant here without Gadflow bellowing at me from all corners. But enough pleasantry. Are you prepared for your reunion with Ventrinio?
What are you talking about?
The notes we got from Octien say that you were employed as Ventrinio's assistant in his secret laboratory. You were with him in Alabastra when you died, but the notes weren't clear on what happened. I'm sure the two of you have so much catching up to do.
This is interesting. She's insinuating right now she doesn't know. Because she's saying, oh, this was all said in the notes. But she's made references, and the tree told us that we knew each other beforehand, so she knew I was his assistant. But she's kind of not saying that. Alright, well. I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess it's not really... I don't have a grudge against him for my death, but I do have a grudge against him for being who he is. I'll just say this. He'll answer for my death.
Just make sure he lives long enough to get us into Alabastra. Once that's done, it's none of my business.
I mean, I'll take that literally. Like, he will literally answer
I believe
for
our new
my death.
friend has a
He will
disturbing
tell us what
cult of
happened.
living shadow to offer you. By all means, be my guest.
Okay, we're shadow walking.
Make it quick. This island is a perfection.
Little island there.
I hope you're ready for this. I believe this island smells like death. Stay behind me. Whatever that gnome's been up to, it looks like he's...
Same old, same old. Sons of Laz. Enough. Alright, so I killed like 8 of them and she couldn't even kill one. She is so helpful. I expected a little more. You didn't do shit. Queen's necklace, no. Down here. that really it? Just that? I know it is a body. Okay, I thought it was a plant. Line them up. Minor mana potion. Awesome. That's the theme of today. These minor potions for some reason. In these high level areas, that's all we're getting.
Just as Hughes thought, Ventrinio used the same wards from their old lab. This'll be quick. Follow me and be careful. The Laz are coming from somewhere in here.
This is...
The energy from the Well of Souls is overwhelming. Damn it! What's wrong? And why are there so many Laz?
Who's the guy that's alive here? Oh, above. And the game shows the above and below maps all at the same time. Okay, that stuff's, breathing. Yep. Okay. That's gonna be great.
Sounds like our rat is caught in a trap. I'm sure he'd be happy to help whoever saves him.
Speaking of traps. And she just runs right through it, doesn't give a shit. Okay. Those are different elevations.
Careful,
Okay.
or we'll get trapped up there too. Here's where we part ways. I'll stop the Laz at the stairwell. You get upstairs and retrieve Ventrinio.
I feel like she's some ulterior motive here. Okay.
I'll hold this staircase. Move!
What's this gonna do? Open the cage? Yeah. No way to open that cage.
A new source of power? What sort of nonsense is this? If anything had come in here, my detection spells would have... Wait. Who's down there? Show yourself.
I refuse to group up with me, so I have to do this. The well has done a passable job of recreating its subject's flesh and sinew, but I'm having a monstrous time properly catching the departed essence. Early success back in the salt well are proving difficult to reproduce, though I can't be sure if it's a result of more powerful magical sources, or any of the dozens of other problems that came with the shoddy construction. Our best results come out as little more than sons of Laz. These ex-soldiers shamble and moan like other unfortunates, but rather than result of inebriation or insanity, half-dead beasts simply don't have functional mind. Perhaps they're missing a soul in their hearts, or spleens, or whoever. At least they keep the locals away. Mean to take that. Let me start junking some of these too. Even junk that, fuck it.
damn it all! I don't care who you are. Get up here! You must be the key to stabilizing the well.
Strong enough now to one-shot. Even better blades and getting the upgrade a bit more. V. Allow me to express my deepest regret for the forum's verdict and your imminent sentence. Believe me that I argued most on your behalf. Not merely because I invested in your work or in your colleague, Mr. Hughes. So this is the Templar guy. I think we agree that the pursuit of science must forgive minor missteps. Perhaps there's another way. Tomorrow morning your executioner will arrive to escort you. For a small donation, see to it you'll be delivered to a discreet caravan in Odessa. Yeah, yep, that's what that was. Templar smuggling him out. No, just minor nuisances here. Just fucking undead army. That's all. Minor nuisance. Minor misstep. Hey, fall back to the beginning of the game. Kind of. Obviously, we didn't go into fucking lava or whatever.
This is what I get for using all those swords.
Crap in the center.
Let them keep their swords.
I actually like it when I get hit in that move, because it lets me then do other attacks while we're waiting. Where's the trap at that was here? Oh, they set it off. Okay. Level up again. I'm just pushing mercantile. That was my reminder. Good. So finish the Feyblade Mastery. Finish the sneak attack stuff, and then again we'll have 6 points to spend, at least one in Frost Trap. From there, I can either get Poison and Imbue on my weapon, we can get this Shadow Flare. I don't really plan on using any of them. Could just make it so that these put their dots on. That'd be 1, 2, and then the 4 in that, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not really caring about mana, but putting less points into the traps for the early stage means it costs less mana. If I'm only using them as stun, I don't care about the damage increase. Yeah. Come to me. Come to me. Please come to me. One hit. Did she fully heal? Or is this a new one? And yeah, there we go. Annoying. Okay.
When you get up here, try not to look directly into the well. It can be a little upsetting.
Talk to me, or are you still talking to someone else? I think he's talking to me.
Damn it! Hurry! Before the whole well starts to collapse.
Chakrams. Yeah. Octian, you old friend. I don't know when you found this new assistant, but he's an absolute godsend. I have expressed doubts when you said a single helper could take the place of experienced lab staff, but he's proven more than capable. Lab work, resource collection, even repelling any Fae curious enough to come to the tower. In every instance, he's met every challenge with steely-eyed flair. Tried asking how he got his remarkable training, but he's loath to talk about his past. In fact, even casual inquiries are rebuffed with no small degree of menace. I know you paid a fortune to hire him from whatever sources you have, but are you absolutely certain he can be trusted? Still, it's a moot point. I'd hardly be able to continue my work without the help of such a marvelous assistant. So-and-so, in fact, that I've taken the liberty of tuning him to the well's core. So just in case the worst does happen, there's a chance I can bring him back. Okay. Right.
Took your time, didn't you? Gods damn it! Ever since the Balor was defeated, the Chaos magic sent the well off its alignment. You show up, and now the Laz are... Wait. What? It's you. You're alive. But I saw you die.
Who are you?
I'm Ventrinio, of course. Don't you remember me? You were my assistant here at the Well of Souls. You were going to help me change the world. But of course, that was before you died.
What do you know about my death?
It was terrible. You were the best assistant I ever had. Who else could have helped me get into Alabastra? Who else had that ambition? We got more than enough Prismere, but you wanted to track down the power source, even if it meant sneaking right onto Gadflow's nose. I spent days trying to recover your body, but I never expected to find you alive, or for you to return. Speaking of which, how did you return anyway?
We went to Alabastra, and I got greedy. If I died in Alabastra?
Of course you did. You went there to steal Prismere to power the well. You wanted to go after the source of the Prismere itself. You went off, geared for war, sneaking into Baal itself. You damned fool! I had a better chance of bringing you back from the dead than I had of changing your mind. But I wasn't able to do either.
Well, Hughes brought me back.
What? That's impossible. You were attuned at this well. You've never even set foot in his lab. Ha! Hughes is a joke. He doesn't have the stomach for this work. Don't try waking the dead if you're not ready to make a few corpses, I say. But the well is coming down around us. Quick! I've got to slow the energy and shut this thing down. And don't... Oh, damn it all! Here they come! Hold them off! The Laz are here! Hold them off while I try to stop the flow of energy to the well.
Now he's showing a mini map. she is the weakest one of the league, so we'll get hurt. And she... And she healed.
There. Perfectly safe. I think.
Grab stuff before it fades to black. Okay. I got a blue something. Oh, small chance. Very small chance that's useful.
Anything with all my work gone. Damn it all! But at least we're still alive. Once again, I triumph over death itself.
Can you help us get to Alabastra?
Going back into Alabastra? Well, I still have a way in, but it's more dangerous now than the last time we went. I'll need more Prismere if I'm to rebuild the well. And I suppose I owe you something for saving my life. Perhaps this talisman can help you. It's a little something I salvaged from the debris. It might just help against whatever killed you the first time.
Soul Lens. Alright, so how'd you get into Alabastra?
We got in with a little help, of course. See, it's all because of Callus Dren, the defender of pride. In his house, no one can stand before him. None can even approach, unless you have my little secret.
What is it?
Patience, patience. You'll have it soon enough. I'm going to have to dig it out of the rubble of the tower. Go to the field of Huber, and I'll meet you there. And if you value your life, do not approach Dren.
Tell me about Dren.
Dren, defender of pride. One of twin defenders, quite powerful in their homes. But did you know they were also entirely immune to each other's powers? And it seems the Defender of Valor quite disappeared when her house fell. Imagine how useful she would have been if she were here today.
A lot here. Tell me about my death.
You don't remember it? Well, why dredge up the past? After all, you're fine now, aren't you? You're not the type to hold a grudge, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll find out, won't we?
Okay. We were in Alabastra getting Prismere. I never thought it'd be dangerous. At least not very. Oh, don't give me that look. Accidents happen, and you can't make an omelette without leaving a few corpses. I didn't know anything about you before you worked for me. Octian hired you and told me you were a resourceful assistant. That's all I know.
You don't remember anything?
You didn't like talking about yourself. Actually, you didn't like much of anything. Honestly, you were a terror to be around. But you've changed. I can tell. Before you died, you would never have been this diplomatic. You probably would have knifed me for answers by now. Oh, speaking of which, you left this in your room before you died. Take it.
Ring of Coagulation. Oh, okay. Let's see. That's it.
Get going.
I'll keep an eye on the gnome.
Don't go near Dren until I get there.
Alright, see what we got here. Yeah, bleed resist. That's what we got. Okay. So I guess the thing that he gave me before was just an actual item. Wait, where is it? Where's the thing that we got? He said would be useful. It's not consumable. That'd be weird. Not a weapon. How am I not seeing it? Soul lens. Oh, it's a talisman. I mean, obviously it has high defense, but otherwise, no. Alright, well, I'll leave here. Alright, and this is where we'll end it for today. So tomorrow we will be starting the DLC. I'm going to be doing the Legend of Dead Kel first. Not sure if I want to do this one last main quest and then Dead Kel, or Dead Kel first. I mean, it's not really going to matter, but you know, do I want to get to Alabastra and then do DLC, or do DLC and get to Alabastra? Again, truly isn't going to matter, but I'll just decide what I want to do. But again, we finished an entire faction quest line today, so as of right now, we have no more faction quest lines. So things will go a lot quicker. I know one of the DLCs has a faction. I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one. But either way, again, we'll be starting Legend of Dead Kel tomorrow, and then coming back into the base game, finishing the base game, and then finally finishing things off with the second DLC, the Teeth of Naros or something. So again, relatively speaking, the end is in sight. I don't see it being any shorter than 3 streams, but that is a very low estimate. I'd say like more like 4 or 5 streams, but even that, it's just pure guessing, so who really knows? But again, it's been really fun, really enjoying the lore and everything here. We are in this new zone that we really spent just the entire day doing everything in. Again, when we're not doing 3 or 4 different faction quests in a row, or faction lines in a row here, things go a lot quicker. But it's cool that we got this lore of the region, of the Fae, specifically the Winter Fae, and now we're starting to get some answers on our history. I wonder if they're going to leave it very ambiguous. I kind of trust the devs, the original devs, to actually, like, if they're making this much of a big deal, like, oh, it's just a mystery, I don't know who you are, you were the perfect assistant, and I don't know where you came from, and no one else knows where you came from. I trust them that they're actually going to tell us something, although there's a chance that I could see like that being saved, like, oh, the sequel is going to be finding out who you are, and of course the sequel never came, so that's also possible. But if they're really emphasizing it now at this point, which they are, I'm hoping that they give us something. But there you go, we're learning a little bit about who we are. And we're actually dealing directly with the villain Gadflow now. We're dealing with his forces. We've spoken to him a few times, or at least his projection. So again, things are certainly ramping up as we slowly approach the end. We still have many more hours to go. But for now, go ahead and end it here. Again, tomorrow start the Legend of Dead Kel DLC, which should be awesome. And then continue on from there.